Ladies, gentlemen, it's a sad, sad day. My Jet 1440 has died, and I'm going to pick up my new lathe. Woo! I got something even better. I got the Laguna 1836. Let's head to the store, get this bad boy. Woo! Alright, so let's go ahead, let's take a drive and talk about what happened to my Jet 1440. About 2 months ago, had the belt on the rest drive, snap on me, called Jet, they sent me out a new one, took about 7 days to get it. When I got it, took the whole lathe apart, got it installed, got the lathe back together, turned about 4 more bowls, and boom, same issue. That's when I said, enough with this. I'm not going to be changing belts out every single month, so I decided to return the lathe since it was only 4 months old and upgrade to something bigger and better, and that was the Laguna 1836. So I'm not trying to dog on my lathe. It was probably defective from the manufacturer, and I guess ended up getting that lemon and returning that lemon. But jet lathes, they're used in classrooms all across America. People every single day in this country are learning to turn on the jet lathe. And I mean that you could definitely see that in their product. They're sturdy, they're stout, they're built to last. Mine wasn't, apparently. But you can tell that the company takes great pride in what they do, and I totally respect that. And as a beginner lathe, I think it was phenomenal. I was super happy that I got to learn on it. But now, let's move on, let's move forward and get my new lathe unpacked. I am so excited about this. So here we are, we're getting the truck parked, and let's get this heavy sucker off of it. Alright, so here I am. I'm a one-man band, so I'm getting this thing unpacked. It's like 450 pounds. Woo! This is one heavy lathe. So I'm just taking it apart piece by piece. First start with that first leg, and then all the small tchotchkes that are next to the leg. And then you're going to want to go ahead and take everything off, like the motor, the tool rest, and the tailstock, to eliminate some weight to get the bed of the lathe out of the crate and onto the garage floor. Alright, so the first step to getting this thing together is getting the feet onto the legs. So I've just got these flipped over on a piece of plywood there. Screwing them into the base, and then there's a nut and washer that I've attached to the bottom side. My garage floor is pretty level, so I just backed these in as far as I could and left them alone. But if your garage floor is uneven, you're going to have to level your legs. So let's go ahead, let's get the rest of these installed. Alright, so now I've got the feet back upright. I'm taking my bed, I'm placing it carefully on my legs so I don't knock them down. There's 2 ways that you can go ahead and do this. You could actually have the top of your lathe bed on a couple 2x4s, turn the legs back upside down and install them that way. Or you can do them like this. I think this is a lot easier for me, but you guys at home do whatever's safest for you and your back. So here, 4 screws in each leg tie the table to the legs. Alright, sweet. So now we're just gonna grab some WD-40, clean off the extra grease this thing came from the factory with, and we'll be able to slide the motor, the tool rest, and the tailstock back onto the lathe. Here we go. Alright, so don't forget to add this nut back to where you took it off. This keeps you from throwing the motor of your lathe onto the floor. So just remember to, a little FYI, put that back. Alright, so I wanted to show this thing off to my little girl. I wanted to show her daddy's new toy, and that it was going to be okay that the jet died. We got something new and better. So she came out to help me put in the live center, the drive spur, install the tool holders, and a few of the other accessories that came with the lathe. Alright, so here I'm tinkering with a lathe. When this thing comes home, the belt is set up for a speed range between, I think it's 1350 and 3000. Here I've actually lowered it. I do a lot of bowl turning, so I stick to the lower ranges. So I just moved it to the 50 to 1350 range. And did you see how fast that was? Lightning quick. Super easy. Boom, done and dusted. Alright, ladies, gentlemen, the lathe is complete. I had my little helper over there give me a final hand there at the end. Now she's working on her bike. She is absolutely adorable. But yes, this thing is put together. There it is. Boom, brand spanking new. Laguna Revo 1836. I brought you on this side of the camera so I could show you guys the initial start, and let's see if this thing works. Just take your red knob, you pull it out, hit the green button. Guys, we are in business. Cool, so let me swing you guys back around. My lathe is complete. This thing looks killer. I like the black. So with this lathe, let me talk to you guys about a few of the features. I've got a steel bed here. It sits on cast iron legs. I think the tailstock and my banjo here, that's also cast iron. The tool rest moves around super smooth. My spindles here lined up perfectly. This machine came with I guess a duplicator accessory that sits out here. You could also get a lamp that kind of mounts on this faceplate while you're doing your turning. I don't think I'm going to be using these two. I'm probably going to be taking those off. Tool came with a live center here. This front part pops off and transforms into something else. I've got my spur drive there. I've got two tool holders on this, one here on the tailstock and one back here for my knockout punch. And my little drill holder there. One of the reasons I went with the Laguna, they're designed in California, which I like, and their headquarters are right down the street in Irvine. They're about an hour south of where I am. But the biggest feature that I like about the Laguna 1836 is when I kick it on, I could start almost at like 50 RPM, which is awesome. I turn a lot of irregular shapes, and the jet that I had couldn't really handle that because the bigger pieces, the thing would just shake apart. So I like this feature. It lets me start slow. I can start with bigger pieces at a slower RPM. That means safer turning and more versatility for me. Guys, I hope you like this video. I can't wait to turn something. I've got a giant chunk of olive wood down there. I'm probably going to be turning that into an amazing lamp. Till then, give me a thumbs up. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the story. And I hope you subscribe. Thank you.